What's going on, gamers? Today we are going over what a permission node is and how to use them. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell to stay up to date on all future videos. When you own a server, you have a few different options to change the gameplay, whether that be plugins or mods, but no matter what you choose, they probably come with permissions or commands. For someone new to this system, it can seem a bit daunting, but it's actually super easy to understand and use. You can use these to protect against exploits, abuse of power, or to set up ranks and have unique commands for each one. I know it sounds confusing, but let's jump in and see how easy it is to get started. Whether you are using mods or plugins, they will most likely both have certain permissions in order to use certain commands and abilities. For example, permission nodes are what decide if you're able to run the set home command from the Essentials X plugin, since not every player can do it by default. A managing system like LuckPerms can easily allow you to set this up either in-game or through their unique web editor. The other way to bypass this and get access to all of the commands is by making yourself a server operator, but you're not going to want to do that for every person on the server. If we're using the example of the set home command, then its permission node of Essentials set home is found by searching through the Essentials X wiki page. This is going to be pretty common practice for most mods and plugins, but if it's not, sometimes it's stored in additional resources on their website or inside config files. They will usually be pretty easy to find, but it might take some research on a few of them. In rare cases, there won't be any use for commands, meaning that there's no need for any permission nodes. Setting up permissions on your server can involve many different methods, with the manager's plugin commands being the most common. Here, I'm using this LuckPerms command to make the set home command true for the group through the in-game chat. Other times, you'll be required to do this inside of a config file or an external editor. For example, the Group Manager plugin has settings for each rank that includes a permission node list to customize, but we definitely recommend LuckPerms for any setup in both modded and plugin servers, since it's the most beginner-friendly. This is a list of a couple different permission manager plugins and how they differ from each other. This entire list is, of course, also going to be available in our guide that will be linked down below. If you're having trouble finding your plugin or mod permissions, first double check they have them. This can be done by searching through their resource pages like a wiki or their official description. In some cases, these add-ons won't include nodes to use, and they can only be for default or operator players. And other times, the developers won't include them anywhere besides the config files, meaning you'll have to do a bit of digging to find them. If the permission nodes aren't working, the first thing you're going to want to do is check your spelling. This includes special characters like periods as well. If you're sure that looks good, then it could be that you didn't add them or save its configuration file to apply them. If you make any changes to the config files, then make sure you're saving the file changes and then restarting the server. Permission plugins are great if you want to reward certain groups of people with certain commands, or if you just want your players to be able to access certain features of plugins or mods without your help, meaning it's the perfect addition to any server. That's all for this one, gamers. As always, I hope you have lots of fun.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more great content like this, then subscribe or click these videos. Until next time, gamers.